It's not working. What the fuck?
Our music won't work, but it's 9:01. We're a minute late.
We're a minute late.
You guys are watching Tune In Tuesdays. Yeah! I'm your hostess, Kelley Jean, and next to me is this creepy dude. Well, he was here, that I found under my bed. It's VJ Strokenfold!
Speaking of creepy dudes from New York City.
Oh, yeah!
No, we won't talk about it because we got to go to court first.
Yeah, you know what?
What we're going to do is we're actually going to go to court and we're going to film our appearance at court. And I think I should I think I should go as myself.
I think
I should go as myself to court.
I think I should go as myself. Because you know what?
He's suing Detroit Dungeon, so he's suing us. So let's take Ella, me, and Strokenfold.
Let's go as a total weird package.
Exactly.
We'll walk in like a circus.
And we'll videotape.
Okay.
Right?
Reality within reality. Yeah.
He's suing Detroit Dungeon.
That's crazy.
Detroit Dungeon is being sued.
But you know what?
We're broke.
It's a good day though. It's still a good day.
Absolutely, because we got a hell of a show.
We do. And now that we got that off of our chests,
that took a lot.
I know. It's August 6th, everybody, and it feels like it's
right.
fall outside lately.
What happened to summer?
You know, I don't know. We had like a 2-week block of just hot, and then it just went away. I like this weather though, personally.
I
could care less. I'm pale as a ghost. I don't hang out in the sun, so
I'm
like a vampire.
You can tell I do.
So it's August 6th, and I had a crazy week because I broke out in hives, but besides that, I'm feeling better, and it's a new week, and
we've got a hell of a show.
And we have a hell of a show. We have Wayne Craycraft in the house. He's from the band East Side, West Side.
Yeah. He's been in the game a long time. You're allowed to applaud. He was actually in a band called Fruit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be talking about the Fruit reunion.
That's why the flies are here.
And he owns Wayne's Neon Shop, so we'll be talking a little bit about some neon, about the Fruit reunion, and some of the many things that Wayne has coming up.
Yep.
And we have Ryan LaVoisin, who actually paints with his own blood.
Yeah, you gotta have some kind of skill. Why not that, huh?
Yeah, he's gonna be Skyping in from Oceanside, California in a little while.
All right.
I hope he'll like cut himself and like get bloody for us. That'd be
a tribute to Iggy Pop or G.G. Allen.
A tribute to himself, because that's what he does.
G.G. Allen. Scoring points with that one, huh? A lot of kids are out there Googling, G.G. fucking Allen. Oh, he used to fucking shit himself.
I have no idea about that. I don't know people who poop themselves.
G.G.
Unless they're babies.
G.G. Allen was a baby in some people's arms.
All right, old Dave is supposed to be here.
Where is he?
Where are you?
He's taking his time because he's old Dave.
Old Dave, yeah, he's a rapper and he's a political activist, and he should be here shortly.
Hopefully he'll be
here. Yeah, hopefully he will.
But Saz is in the house, so we got to fill in. Brian Saz and ass sitting back there.
Hey,
Saz.
Hi. If we have to bring you up here, we're gonna.
I told him on the way over, I said, dude, you better be camera ready.
Exactly. That's the way it works down here, you know.
Oh, we're going to talk to you. We're going to talk to you, whether you want us to or not.
Right.
And we have Noelle Starshyne.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
She creates jewelry and artwork from savaged animal remains.
Roadkill.
You know?
There we go.
But in a very blessed
out there.
and, you know, like reincarnating way. So we'll talk to her about those type of cool things. And of course, we always have the Mystery Skull.
Yes.
You guys.
Tonight's Mystery Skull guest is definitely someone in the
somebody
community.
That everybody
You're gonna
knows.
guess. You're
so
gonna
you
know
guys,
this one. A lot of people haven't been guessing it, so
this
we're gonna
is
make
the night.
This
Just
is your
guess,
night.
win. We have lots of prizes to give away.
Yep.
You can have a T-shirt.
Yep.
You can have posters. You can have CDs. Whatever you want. Just tell us what you want. We'll give it to you.
We should bronze your boobs one time and send that out.
I don't know, you know, maybe like a cast of
Exactly.
That'd be cool.
Have you done that?
That'd be really cool. Like, yeah, we would spray paint them gold.
Exactly.
Like diamonds around the nips.
Exactly. Absolutely. You can just see the ratings going up right now as we spray paint. Diamonds around there.
Nipples.
Your weekend, was it fun? It was exciting with me.
Oh, yeah.
I almost lost 10% of some money.
That's ridiculous. Motor City Dolls had a lot of stuff going on this weekend, so it was like nonstop action with the strippers.
That's right. If you don't want to miss out
Fucking
on
love
Motor
my
City
life.
the Triple Expo is where you're going to get to meet all the lovely ladies.
Yeah,
all
Triple Expo.
It's a mandatory meeting, so to speak, for anyone who's a Motor City doll has to be there. If they don't show up, they're automatically kicked out of the club.
Yep.
That's the way it works. It's live. We just said it. You better, even though we know you're not watching the show, that's all right.
Some of my girls watch
That's
the show.
right, they do. Rachel
my
does.
favorite girl.
That's right, Rachel
You know
watches.
who you are, girl.
Rachel, Rachel likes it.
I know.
Anyhow, so what's coming up on the old Detroit party scene?
Well, man, there's so much stuff. I have a lot on my list, so I'm going to try to be quick
All
about
right.
it. Of course, everybody's been talking about how they're shooting Transformers downtown, which has been a really cool thing because it kind of transformed part of downtown to look like Asia. Like there's all these crazy Asian. Have you seen it?
No.
There's like all these crazy Asian billboards all over.
Get your
and, like,
content.
There's like Asian vehicles parked all over, and my girlfriend lives down there, and she takes pictures, and there's flames like all up in the air and shit, like all the special effects and stuff. So it's pretty exciting. And Mark Wahlberg just went on the Fallon show a couple days ago. Yeah, and he said how cool he loves Detroit. He said that his wife was totally scared to come here, and that when she came here, it was awesome, and that they love the people, and they think that everybody should come to Detroit.
People are awesome in Detroit.
Don't be afraid of Detroit, like I Live Once says.
That's right. Don't be afraid of Detroit.
Right. Okay, and John Mayer's playing tomorrow, which I could give a flying shit about, but it's at DTE. Not my thing. You know, he's that womanizer dude, you know, screw him.
Right.
If you want to go be romance, you know where to go tomorrow. Okay, what you got?
Come hang out with us. Ladies, you want to be romance? Come on over here. Strokenfold. Oh, that must be old Dave.
Oh, wow, that's professional.
Wait, hold on. Hello?
Like Pee-wee's Playhouse or something.
Hey, who's this? Hold on. Shh, quiet. We're going to... Yeah, is this old Dave? Where you at, man? We're live, bro.
Scott again. He called us last week.
You're sitting on the porch. Hold on. Old Dave is here, people.
Old Dave is sitting on the porch. Woo! We made it.
Hey, come on in.
All right. I'm
okay.
not going to let us have a break here. I'm going to go to my next event, which is totally cougar. I was going to bring out the cougar events.
Hold on one second. Let me turn this down.
Backstreet Boys, yo. I always find all these old, like cougar events, you know, like bring out the cougs. Yeah, that's at DTE as well. So that's on Thursday night. It's don't miss the Backstreet Boys on their In a World Like This tour.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, they're so freaking played out.
I never was into them.
I was never either.
I
liked NSYNC a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I had NSYNC's jams in my car. Boys and Men.
Boys and Men.
Yeah. They were a little bit before.
Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton?
Dude,
no.
I grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. It was just like. I think the softest thing that we did was like you could listen to like fucking like I think it was like something like a Cinderella like love song.
Softest? I used to listen to a lot of Sade.
Oh, you Sade was
shit.
good. I like Sade.
It's my shit.
Anyhow, Monsters on Main Street. You may have heard about this because
Bradley O'Lyon is a Detroit Dungeoner.
Yeah, they got the big opening tomorrow night up there in Flint, and it's gonna be over there at the Birch Run. This hilarious, by the way, comedy horror feature. It features Robert Z'Dar. If you remember Robert Z'Dar, he was in all kinds of badass flicks back in the 80s and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's very weird looking.
Yeah,
like he's just got like this crazy
jaw
face,
shit
man.
going on. But he was, if you remember Tango and Cash, the guy who bit the wire, that was Robert Z'Dar.
Yeah.
If you remember that? That's who Robert Z'Dar was. So, but yeah, he's in the movie, and tomorrow night they're gonna have the opening up there at Birch Run. So. Why not go check out a good movie?
I heard
made in Flint.
I mean, I'm gonna say right now that I heard it's all sold out. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to get tickets or not to that. Yeah. But check out the movie. I'm sure it'll be available pretty soon. So we'll let you know about that.
Right.
All right. We got the Cult.
Oh, look at that! You had one of my ideas. So that's
okay.
All right.
Well, that's on my agenda next. Thursday is the Cult.
Yep.
That is at
I thought it was Friday.
No, it's Thursday.
Okay.
Unless it might be both days, but I just have Thursdays. So.
Okay. Well, double check on that, people. Sometimes we are stoned when we're doing the shit. So.
I'm gonna lie, I get all my information from Real Detroit Weekly, so you can look at the Real Detroit Weekly.
There you go.
Sponsored by Real Detroit Weekly. No. What you got? You need an iPad, my friend.
No, I like I'm like Bill Bonds, man.
Bill Bonds was wasted.
I know.
I know.
Let me get my drink now.
I have seen.
I love me some Bill Bonds.
Everywhere in town. Everywhere in town.
I was in psych ward with him.
You were in this.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's a good story. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, talk about that when we get you up here. That's
Exactly. Anyhow, you probably remember this band called Three Dog Night. They're playing over.
Joy to the world.
That's the
right.
band. Yep. Shane Park Thursday night, and
Old.
and they got local guys opening for. It's kind of nice when you can have like local musicians open up for kind of big name bands. Holland
Right.
Diablos are going to be opening up, and a guy by the name of Mike
Oh.
Leslie over there at Shane Park Thursday. And I'm going to tell you, Three Dog Night. I saw him for like the free concert. It was a hell of a time. I mean, it was great. Pay the
Everyone
money.
likes Joy to the World.
Oh yeah, they got so many
It's
more
freaking
songs
Joy to
too.
the
It's
World.
like I can't remember them right now, but it's like they're good.
Right.
It's a good time. They broke down like one of their songs. Oh, what the hell was it? Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come.
Why am
That
I
shit.
hearing stuff? Oh, that's
That's
our
okay.
voices. Okay,
That's my-
sorry.
That's my loud ass.
Reverb. That was my voice. I
How do
heard.
we sound? Do we sound
All
good?
right,
Okay.
so I have.
Anyway, let me tell you about the story real quick.
okay.
Okay, so they did this whole thing. Mama
Sorry.
told me not. And this dude like broke it down, man. He like did this whole like 20-minute epilogue of like hip hop and shit, like old Dave shit. He actually did some stuff. I was like, damn. I wasn't expecting it in a million days. Yeah, they did all right. So go see them. Check out the show. Pay the money, and you get to see the Holland Diablos.
All right, I think this would be cool. On Thursday at the Magic Bag in Ferndale is Sherry Curry,
Ah, look at that.
who will be mad at me because I fucked up her song. I guess.
No. That's that guy talking. Jeez. I guarantee
The guy
you.
who's suing us said that I screwed up Sherry Curry's song, so he's so mad
I
at
think
me.
she would have loved you.
So
I think
ridiculous.
she would have loved you.
She
She
will
don't
love
even know
me.
you. She didn't even see the video. She don't get time for that ass clown.
But here's what's best about the show.
Okay.
White Shag is
That's
the
right.
winner.
That's exactly
And
right.
them's our people.
That's right.
So, go White Shag. Go White Shag. It's your
Yeah.
birthday. Whoop, whoop. So proud of them.
I know. That's a great.
Awesome.
That's a great.
By the way, White Shag, we would love to have you guys at the Triple Expo if you're watching.
So that just basically canceled us. See, we're like thinking tonight alike.
Oh man, we're usually off kilter.
Usually
This is
we're
weird,
off
but I
kilter.
have a lot of shit here,
I
so
know.
don't you worry about it.
All right, coming up, we got the Summer Slaughter. I bet you didn't have that one, did you?
No, it isn't.
Anyhow, a whole bunch
It's a
of
summer
people.
slaughter.
It's gonna be like a get down. It's gonna be Slaughter Fest.
It
Dillinger's
sounds
gonna
like
be there.
a-
Oh, I'm sorry, the
it's-
Dillinger Escape Plan, Animals as leaders, Norma Jean. You know that's a fucking
Like a
metal.
hard rock, right? Okay.
That's all metal, fucking metal. It's not rock, it's metal.
Wow.
There's a big fucking difference.
Well, whatever.
It's not that crazy.
It's all rock and roll to me.
That's right. See, you know why? Because they're gonna have cattle decapitation is gonna be there. Cattle decapitation.
That's the name of a band? Are you kidding
It's all
me?
metal.
Cattle decapitation is the name of the actual band.
That's
Are
right.
they?
Exactly. So you know
That's
what?
the weirdest thing.
Anyhow, so it's gonna be out at the Majestic Theater in Detroit. You pay your money, it's a good time, and that's gonna happen actually. It's gonna happen on Sunday.
Cool. Yeah.
Sure.
There's a couple things going on Sunday.
I know.
On Friday night is Lil Wayne, T.I., and 2 Chainz. It's
Uh-oh.
at the Joe Louis Arena.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a
2000
spelling bee on stage too.
Shut the hell up. 2013 America's Most Wanted Music Festival. You guys.
You know I love you.
That was just wrong.
All right.
But I think, if you like hip hop, that's a great
That's a
show.
good
There's
show.
like some real good.
If you're into
People
Pussy and
that like
Molly,
that.
that's a good show to go.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Pussy and Molly and getting stuck in some fucked up traffic.
Exactly.
Go on
There you go.
down.
That's it, man.
You like off in your own goddamn world tonight, man. He really was hiding under my bed.
I was. No joke. ZombieCon.
Yay!
ZombieCon
So
is coming up.
excited.
Yes, the Motion Picture Institute over there in Troy, and guess what? We're judging. We're gonna
I'm judging,
we're
and I
some
said
zombies.
this. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm judging, like professionally judging. You better have your costume. You better have your act. I am being picky.
Yes,
Whoever's
right.
going to win will deserve to win.
And
in
then
my
somebody's
eyes.
gonna say she was being a fucking bitch. Nope.
No,
She told you straight away. She's gonna be picky.
I'm extremely picky.
That's right.
I've done pageants. I've done
Yeah.
things like that my whole entire life, and I'm gonna judge you. You better put your time. You better put your effort into this. And you shall win if you do.
And we're not just saying that because Sarah Divide's going to enter the contest.
No, I think because she's
fair.
a friend of mine and
Yeah.
she
knows what's up.
I think she's going to do very well, and not just because she is a friend of mine.
No, absolutely.
She knows her shit.
That's why we're going to bring.
And she does theatrical makeup.
We're gonna bring in Ella as the tiebreaker. So she'll
As the tiebreaker.
As the tiebreaker. So I think that's a good idea.
That's awesome. Okay, Kid Rock is just taking over the fucking shit
Yeah.
this week. So I mean,
How long is
Kid
he in
Rock-
town for? Every day until like
He's
next
at DTE.
spring? Okay.
It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Oh, no kidding.
The tickets were $20, but they were sold out like immediately. So if you want to get tickets to this, you're gonna have to look on Craigslist, and you're gonna have to pay more than $20.
Yeah, they were all sold out to the brokers, so that way when they sold them back to you for $150, they felt better about saying $20 for the show.
Right, and you know it's kind of sad that
I'll
it
take
happens
this
that
section.
way. I've seen Kid Rock a million times, so you're
a
not
good
gonna
time.
see me there. It is a good time.
It's a great time.
And you know, I do enjoy his. I enjoy his beer. I like that badass beer. You guys, talk to us. Talk
He's
to
got
us.
info about apparently Kid Rock bought the first, 2,000 tickets?
2,000 tickets to each show.
2,000
So they
tickets
can
to
sell
each show.
premium seats to try to stop the scalpers.
Oh, he did.
What's he selling for?
They're premium prices. If you go onto Ticketmaster, they'll direct you to premium price.
So you can get them now?
I'm not sure we get them now. That's how it started all out.
Because I know people who still want to go to one of his shows.
Absolutely. And that's the thing too. It's like, I mean, a lot of people don't even realize this. Imagine all the people that come from out of town to the city to see Kid Rock. I mean, you're not going to see Kid Rock, and it's going to be the same atmosphere in another city.
Well, he was just at Sturgis this week, so
Yeah,
that was, that
that's
was
cool,
a fucking
but, you know, it's
badass
still
time.
Detroit, though. Detroit's much more fun.
Well, it's his hometown, and he loves to perform for everybody in Detroit, and
You all be blowing out on the phone.
I think everybody who sees him on a Friday or Saturday, it's gonna be great, and then by like the Tuesday show, he's gonna be like, ugh.
No, I
I know. I'm just kidding. He's professional.
But no, he's
He
sticking
does a good
around though.
job.
He's going through the whole week, isn't he? He's doing like
He's
8
doing
shows.
he's doing Friday through Thursday.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, 8 shows.
8 shows in
8
a
shows.
row.
Yeah.
This guy's like a superhero. How the hell did he get it?
You
I know, like-
he's like, what's her name?
But he drinks and
Celine
shit a
Dion
lot.
in
Like,
Detroit.
I mean, this guy, man. It's like if I have a show, I'll drink after, and then I gotta recover for like a day, and then I can do another. To do back to back. That
He's not going to bed the whole 8 days.
is fucking crazy.
That's why they call it.
Go Kid Rock.
That's why
Go
they.
Kid Rock.
That's why they
Only
call it
Detroit,
pure cut
baby.
cocaine, man.
I said nothing.
And of course, I did get to go dance on stage
Yes,
for
you
his
did.
40th birthday party. Woo woo. Go
Yep,
me.
yep,
yep.
Go me.
And they got them strict drinking rules. That sucks.
Well, it was understandable. I was a liability because I was up on a fucking
Well, that's the
platform.
thing. They could get sued by people like us. Literally, if you would have fallen, you could say, "I've fallen, I can't get up," and next thing you know,
I know.
That's
I
what
would have
happens.
sued them though.
no. But we didn't think anybody would.
Thank God I didn't fall.
Okay.
That would have been embarrassing.
Anyhow.
Yeah. Anyhow, what you got?
Oh, I don't know.
Get on your cue here. Come on, man.
Oh, it's a juggalo up there. I totally
The
forgot.
gathering.
It's about to happen. The gathering.
Well,
you can
yeah, we
that's,
have
maybe
our-
that's why I'm a little off tonight.
For real, or you're stoned.
That could be it. Too. We'll just keep breaking it down here till we figure out. The
We have a
code.
correspondent at the gathering of
Yeah.
the Juggalos, and his name is King Joker.
That's right.
If you guys see King Joker, he'll be walking around in the Detroit dungeon. Sure,
Yes,
go over
he
there
will.
and say hello and be on the dungeon.
That's right. In fact, he may even Skype in later with Project Born. We're working on that right now. And
Oh, cool.
hopefully, yeah, he'll come.
Live from the gathering.
Well, he's gonna not really be at the gathering. They're up in Flint right now. They're packing up for the gathering.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
just as interesting Flint is right about now. But they're gonna take the 8-hour cruise and go down there and get jiggy with it or whatever. the hell
Get
they do.
jiggy with it.
Whoop it up. They're gonna whoop it up. Whoop 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 whoop. You know,
All right, so
owls.
a quick one that I have is Les Zeppelin.
Yeah.
They'll be playing Friday and Saturday at the Magic Bag in Ferndale.
Wow.
I got to see Les Zeppelin when I went to Rock on
We're
the
going
Range.
Saturday. We're gonna go see him because we got that's
No,
our first night
no,
out.
I'm not going to see a band. I'm going to a nightclub, yo.
All right.
I need to dance and look sexy.
All right.
No, but Led Zeppelin is an all-female tribute to Led Zeppelin, and they rock. They're awesome. So if you guys want to see the Song Remains the Same 1973 concert done by women, then you'll go see Led Zeppelin.
Good
Awesome.
times, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. I'm gonna say this one too.
Okay.
Scott Weiland. What? How do you
Weiland.
say it? Weiland.
Weiland.
Yeah.
He's-
Stone Temple Pilots. Is he sober?
Who the fuck knows what that
I know
guy?
they had
Who
Courtney Love there a
cares?
few
Jeez,
weeks
all I know is like with some of these guys, they're like gonna be like, guess
He
what?
might not even be as good.
Guess what? He fucking died on stage. I'll be like, there you go. He was on drugs.
Only in Detroit. No. Yeah, it's at the Motor City Casino.
Yeah, that would be
at
cool.
the soundboard. It's Scott Weiland from
Yeah.
Stone Temple Pilots, and he's always been known as a hot mess. So that would be an interesting thing just to go see if he's sober or if he's all heroined out. So
And it's like so funny.
go gamble and then go and see him and report back to us and let us know what you think.
We want to know.
Wonder how Courtney Love was a few weeks
Well,
ago.
I want to know about Weird Al. I hear that was a get down, huh?
Was it fun?
Well, it's not every day you get a bunch of stormtroopers walking around you, and you're like,
Why?
Yeah,
Well,
why?
Just
here's
because
the deal.
it was a nerd fest?
I was not in an altered state. So when they all come walking around me, I'm like, shit. So
Weird Al has a stormtrooper
well,
following.
I guess he's got a Star Wars
Yeah,
song
one
that
of
he
his
does.
songs.
Oh, okay. So do
So-
people dress up like Prince and Madonna and shit too?
Oh, yeah, he had the full, like, every video that he did, he, like,
Okay.
recreated it on stage.
Oh.
For Nirvana, he came out with the green striped shirt and the blonde
Absolutely,
wig.
that's-
It was amazing.
That's
Absolutely.
hilarious.
And that's what we're trying to figure out. We're like, what the hell draws people to this? Because everybody's like, hey, it's a hell of a show.
Full-on production.
There you go. Good for him.
Entertainment.
We're going next time for sure. We're in. We're in.
in.
Yeah, we're in. Great.
I'm the voice with no head, by the way.
That's right. Amy lives in the house tonight. By the way.
You can come sit next to me if you want to.
I always want to sit next to
Come
you.
on.
Speaking of the Triple
Come
Expo, we'll talk about her little
I'll go down like
escapade
this.
on
You just
Monday.
rotate the
We-
screen.
we couldn't
I'm
make
always
it.
going to knock over the screen.
Anyways, we do want to let you know we got some major events coming up here, including the lovely lady right next to me here. She's got an event coming up, and I want to find her little thing here, which I can't find. Oh, wait, I think I found it. There it is. Here we go.
My boobs are showing in the
Yes,
picture.
they are.
Really?
Block his eyes. It's the Candy Cafe.
Yeah.
Hell happening at Subi's down there. That's right. It's
Hey,
time
you
to
know
get
who's
drowned.
the DJ there?
Who?
Ready for this?
Mark.
Mark from Seduce.
Yeah.
Mark
Get the
Andrews.
hell out of here.
Mhm.
Well, maybe we'll do an interview.
Oh,
Anyhow.
he'll do it.
His
Yeah.
wife is the girl who started Motor City Dolls with me.
Well,
Her and I
okay.
were the Motor City Dolls, and we started at the Harley Fest. We
Yeah.
need to have Mark on the
Listen, you know, I really am uninformed.
We're gonna have to take a
here.
chart of everybody. Yeah, we're gonna do that like how everybody's connected chart one day. Well, that way we can just
The
I know,
6
it's weird.
degrees of
save a
Kelley
lot. Yeah,
Jean.
yeah, exactly. Save a lot of
So weird.
conversation.
We could
So
probably drop
I
it to
think,
5.
you know, Kesha might be a good concert to go see. It's Friday. It's in Caesars Windsor. Kesha's always fun. It's gonna be a glitter fest. I personally won't go over the border because fuck that.
Because you're Mexican.
Because I can stay here and not get frisked and stuff. So
You get frisked here.
Man, somebody.
I haven't been
And get paid
frisked
for
good
it.
in a long time.
Man, we gotta hang out. You gotta start hanging out with Ella. You get
Ella will frisk me.
I know
Won't
she
you,
will.
Ella?
Yeah,
You missed out.
Yeah, where is Ella?
Ella's
Where are you, Ella?
She's coming back. She'll be back in a couple of weeks. She's getting her brain
It's just
back
not
on.
the same without all the girls.
I know.
All right, you do this one.
Okay.
Oh.
Whoa, hello. The rockabilly thing?
Yeah.
Okay. On Saturday, August 10th at 8, there's the Rockabilly Formal Prom and Pinup Contest, girls.
I think
Alright.
that sounds cool.
So, you know, the Detroit Psychobilly Alliance presents the 2013 Rockabilly Formal Prom and Pinup Contest, featuring special performances by Cash O'Reilly, the Downright Daddies, Kenny Kens, and the Cash Creek Band, and more.
Wow.
$7 if dressed up, $10 if casual. Dress to impress, people.
That was good. That'll be cool. Everybody will be like, Zoot Suit Riot. You know, like,
Absolutely.
But I didn't say where it's at. It's at
Oh.
Smalls
Hamtramck.
at 1033, 10,
You don't have to say the
103399.
It's at Hamtramck.
In
You'll figure it
Hamtramck,
out.
wherever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Well, don't put it on the list if you don't want me to say it.
Okay. Sorry, I know my list though. I don't. I know
I'm your
that-
list.
Okay.
I'm your list.
You're my list.
See?
I got my suit. I got what night is that? Saturday night?
That's Saturday night.
Oh, wow. I'm
Sorry,
gonna
we're going to a
be-
night.
I know. I'm not.
I need to mingle with adults and like wear
I know,
slutty
I know.
dresses.
Okay, we're gonna bring
Why are you here then if you want to
Works.
mingle with adults?
We'll go to the Works. That'll be a good time late night. I'll get some Molly or whatever the hell her name is.
Molly.
Molly. I'm gonna get Patty.
Molly.
I'll bring Patty along too. Patty and Molly are a good time.
What about Mary Jane?
The
I was gonna bring her along
The
too.
good Irish girls.
Yeah, they're all Irish girls.
All right, I have one more.
All right, one more. That's it.
Combikreis.
Oh, Combikreis.
So it's at the Necto in Ann Arbor, and that's gonna be just an industrial, like, good party. But it's on Sunday, and then they're doing another thing called Zombie Combikreis on Monday.
What the hell?
So it's like a 2-day thing. I think if you're gonna party there Sunday, they expect you to show up on Monday all like,
Right.
Probably.
Oh, zombie now, yeah.
right.
Without
thinking.
makeup. You won't
See?
need the makeup.
I know.
Exactly. See, these are
It'll be
people.
the same people from Sunday, just all fucked up on Monday. Like,
Right,
They actually don't go home. They just sleep on the floor of the bar.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe.
They do.
That'd be awesome.
To get in
I
the
think
zombie
it's
mood, you don't
zombie
stab each
slumber
other.
Just
party.
roll around a bit, you know.
Yeah, we're
and
onto
throw it in.
something.
I'm
That would be
telling
a
you.
fun time.
I'm telling you, there's all kinds of shit going on in this town, even when it's not Halloween. What is with this town? We should make it the Halloween capital of the world.
Seriously, I mean, it might make sense.
Correct?
We're that way
We're
every
working on it.
weekend.
We're working it.
Make it a monthly thing.
Well, they were trying to do Z World, which was a huge part of
Oh
the
yeah, that didn't
abandoned.
work out. Yeah.
You know, they were gonna take a big chunk of abandoned area and they were gonna put a big, you know, fence around it, and they were gonna people-proof it, and they were gonna allow people to be chased around by zombies, and if you get caught, then they take you into
Yeah.
then they take you into a makeup room and they put makeup on you, and
That's
then you
the
get to
trend
go after
every
your
now and
friends.
It's a new version of paintball.
It sounded like a really
Yeah, but-
cool idea.
Nah.
But they wanted to raise a lot of money to clean up an area and to make it people proof and whatnot, and they just couldn't raise the money. But it would be, I think it's a great idea. I mean, why not? It looks like a fucking zombie town anyways. So why not just
Have you
do
been
it?
to the Packard plant?
You know?
Let's go right into that, man. So did you enjoy yourself on radio this week, by the way?
Well, you know,
How did you do?
It was my first time hosting.
Yes.
So I was a little nervous. I only had one area of dead air.
That's all right.
So that was all right. 2 of my 3 expected guests did not appear via phone, but that's all right
That's
because
all right.
give me an opportunity. I brought Sass on
There you
to
go.
help me out,
There you go.
and
You just leave
DJ
it
Dan
You got that
Fromrat.
raspy, good, like, radio voice.
and
It's
Carly.
really
The glass gargling I've done over the years. I say that 3 times in a row.
glass
Glass
gargling,
gargling.
glass gargling, glass gargling, glass gargling.
Well, we know you have highly developed ability to use your lips, so I'm just saying.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I did.
Oh!
We got riding crowd.
Hey,
So
listen.
who are we going to bring on first?
Seriously?
Well, I think we should bring the lovely lady over here on first. You think we should go with
Yeah?
that?
She is lovely.
Yeah, because
You
you know,
ain't
because
scared.
Oh.
Are you scared?
you know what we gotta do? We gotta actually. They might end up not sticking around, so we might have to take some pictures or something.
Yeah, we definitely need to get some photos.
Well, I'm
So
so
let's
cheap, I'm
introduce her
almost
first,
free.
and then yeah, thank you. Thank you
There's
very
my
much.
camera.
So Weird Al was the dime though.
Seriously
We're there.
now?
Yep.
It was the shiz.
Good. We're going. Next time, we're in. I'm gonna dress as Bonnie.
Oh,
Comes
I have one more. One more
what?
thing I do. I want to
Oh,
say.
yeah, that's right, our friend,
oh,
Ryan.
No.
What about Ryan's thing? The art festival.
Oh yeah.
So
You
we have
had
two
the
more
info.
things.
Oh, we have 2 more things that we need to say. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. No, I would like to say R.I.P.
Yeah.
to a photographer that had worked with us in the wintertime.
Yeah, Jason.
Jason at the Russell. It's weird because we went down there and we didn't know him, but we walked in and he welcomed us and we all partied and we had a great time shooting with him, just laughs and fun, and it was a really cool shoot. I got all these trippy pictures. Did you ever see the ones of me, like, we actually called him Suicide Blonde?
Yeah.
Yes, I did see those.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
He killed
Yeah.
himself
Yeah.
at the Russell in his studio last Saturday. And what's weird is it
That's
makes
insane.
it makes me sad because I feel like maybe I needed to get to know him or.
Right.
What
reach
floor
out
was
to
he
him.
on?
He was just such a nice guy.
Was
you
it
know,
like the
he's-
3rd floor?
Yeah, the 3rd
Yeah,
floor.
where all the crazy
And,
art is.
Which is even crazier is that's where we're gonna put the Detroit
I never
Dungeon
would have known that he
Studios.
was like so
Yeah.
damaged or whatever. Now I just feel bad. It's like, God, I just wish
Yeah.
I would have maybe said, hey man, you want to maybe go out and do
Yeah,
something?
hang out.
Like,
Yeah, because he was kind of like it was weird.
he was
because
kind of introverted.
He was kind of introverted.
Very artistic,
but yeah,
you
but
know.
he just had he had a beautiful gift.
Brilliant. His
Yeah.
pictures that they were some of the
Some of
most
the best we've
they
ever
were
taken.
the they
And
were
we've
the
taken-
most artistic
yeah.
pictures I've ever taken.
Yeah, and that was the first time I ever taken pictures without makeup.
I stepped out of my realm because
Yeah.
I always do the sexy, you know what
Yep.
I do. But I stepped out of my realm and I did these crazy artistic pictures. Like he used a slow shutter on his
Yeah.
camera, so I would like have a gun in my mouth and then I'd drop to the ground and fall, and the pictures looked like it looked like a ghost coming out of me, but you could see me with the gun and then you could see me laying. They were just awesome.
Yeah.
He was so talented. I don't know what brought him to do that, but man, he was a brilliant guy.
There's a shot here. I got one of the shots. Here's one
You
of the
do?
photos.
Yeah,
there
here's
it
one
is.
that he took of us.
It's one of the shots.
I love those.
He had me
pictures.
slapping a cigarette out of his mouth,
Yeah.
in his mouth too.
Look
Yeah.
at how sexy you are there.
I know. Look
I'm
at that crazy
a
shit.
little vampy.
Who the hell is that guy? Anyways, but no.
R.I.P. to Jason.
Yes, Jason,
I'm
and all
sorry.
his friends and everybody out there and their family, and I know they seen
This
some.
is the year of
and
death,
it was
man.
very sad because a lot of them were commenting on the post. The way Facebook is like, now they have this thing when you post shit up, it'll post it up again like 9 months later, which is kind of scary in fact, and stuff like that. So the photo session was called Suicide Blonde. That's what we called it, because that's the song we were listening to at the time. So
When I was
no
doing those pictures, we were
disrespect to the
listening to
family
that.
or friends or anything like that. It was just that's what we were. It was the fun night we all had together, and it's very sad.
Good memories, and it's
Yep.
sad, and Jason's gonna be missed.
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to the Eat 'em Up Tigers guy.
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
Tigers.
yeah.
Yeah, we lost a couple of those guys too, man.
The
Dreadlock
Mike,
yeah.
Dreadlock Mike, and Eat 'em Up Tigers guy,
Yeah.
the guys from downtown, they did get hit by
Someone
hit and run. It was a hit and run. Crazy, and
He
they
was
were
there.
they
He
were
was every
figures in
single
Detroit
Tigers
forever. It's weird that they got hit at the same time too, and like died
They
together.
listened together.
Now we're going to talk
We're gonna
about
haunt
death and
Detroit
bringing
now.
it back to life.
There you go.
There we go. As we bring in our first guest
Yeah.
of the evening.
Thank you, everybody.
It's
We have a
Noelle
little-
Starshyne.
That's right, and she.
Woo!
Yes. Come on in. Nice to meet you.
You too. I sit right here on the.
Yeah.
You may sit right there. Yes.
Get cozy.
Yes. Feel free to get cozy.
So, I researched a little bit about you, and I went to your Etsy, and I saw the cool shit that you make, and it's fascinating to me that you do what you do. And I was wondering, like, how did you just one day, see something and say, hey, I wanna do this,
I grew up going to powwows, all my life, when I was a young girl, and I also grew up on like my mother. She would take in a lot of orphan baby animals and rehab them, and I would sleep with like baby raccoons like every spring. And, like,
Really?
Is she
Yeah.
Native American? Mom?
my mom is not Native American. My father is.
Okay.
But we've like close family like on the Shabbytown Reservation up in northern Michigan, and yeah, like I've just always been around lots of animals, and yeah.
So when you see them, it's sad because, when I see them on the side of the road or whatever, I'm not into witchcraft or anything like that, but I do say a blessing.
Mhm.
And I say, I hope the animals pass and, and take in
Really?
this. Yeah, I do. And I'm weird when I go past cemeteries or anything, I do that. But I kind of say a little blessing, and I think if they have any good gifts that they would like to give me, I kind of welcome that. So I'm weird about that kind of stuff too.
Good. Good for you.
That's really cool.
Very wicked.
It is, but I can't say that I am Wiccan, but I do weird stuff like that. Like, I mean, ever since I've been little, my mom would always like have me hold my breath when I'd go past the cemetery and stuff like this crazy stuff, like weird stuff. So
We used to do that too. Now, is that what you would call yourself? Would be Wiccan? Is that what it is? Or
Oh, I'm
you really
not
don't-
Wiccan.
Okay, I didn't know how this was getting into the
I
conversation.
mean, I'm definitely pagan. I don't even know how to go about like classifying
Right.
my path of spirituality. I'm kind of a mutt. But
Right. But obviously, you have to have some sort of spirituality to go and save dead animals and say, okay, I'm going to go through a ritual.
I have strong roots and like Anishinaabe traditions, customs, and from growing up and dancing in powwows and being close to the native people and everything like that.
So
And,
what's
like,
your favorite pieces to make?
My favorite, I really like to work with bones a lot, and sometimes like really my favorite part of doing anything is like the actual process of like exhuming the animals and then like cleaning them and like taking all time with like a denture brush and like scrubbing all the bones and like, and just,
So what are these right here?
this is a coyote paw.
Oh wow.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Like my favorite bones are like the Atlas bone is absolutely beautiful. It's like shaped like a like a moth, sort of, and it's like located right at the base of the skull. And I would like to think that it's named after Atlas, like the Titan that like holds up the world.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think that's really, really cool.
I'm sure you could like driving around. I'm sure there's a lot of deer on the side of the road. There's certain animals you go for. I'm sure you see.
Well, how are you gonna
tons.
use a huge bone for like a delicate piece of jewelry?
Yeah, I have a lot of reverence for like all the animals. What I use the most though is usually like anything from a squirrel to like a coyote, like, you know.
Where do you find coyotes?
I found coyotes. I haven't found any since I moved down to like the southeast Detroit area.
Yeah, because I was gonna say they're hard to come by. I mean, I'm sure there's some out there.
I found
though.
a couple up in Northern
Oh, you
Michigan.
did?
Yeah, I'm from Traverse City. I just went down this last winter. But yeah, the carpals and metacarpals. Those are really cool. That's what these are. It's like the finger bones and stuff.
I'm sure each piece is intricate on its own because you don't get the same kind of animal coming across the table to build, you know. So
Yeah.
each
And
piece
even different animals of the same species like have different size
bones and stuff.
bones, and and it's really strange because like the skeletal system of pretty much every mammal is like all the bones are like synonymous. So like there's usually always like relatively the same amount of bones in like each mammalian body, you know. And it's really cool to see like the difference like comparatively to like, you know, like a dog like vertebra, to like cat vertebra, to like squirrel vertebra, like little like rabbits articulated look very similar to horses, but just on a very smaller scale.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So when you make these creations and you wear them, do you feel a little bit of the animal's soul and spirit when you're wearing them?
I mean, yeah, like
Yeah.
definitely. Like I would like to think that like if I was an animal that was like hit and potentially like took kind of a long time dying, you know, that like instead of like just discarding me and like throwing me in like a DNR dump, you know, somewhere, that like, you know, if like someone came along and was like, you know, thank you for your life, and they took me home, cleaned me up, and like, you know, put me on them, you know. I think that's a pretty cool
It is.
sign of
You get a
respect.
little bit of magic from that animal,
Absolutely.
their spirit.
Now, can I ask you? Do you go down to the D? What was it called? The D dump or whatever?
I
it is?
haven't been there yet.
I was gonna say. You
Do
go
they
down there,
allow
you're like,
people?
I would say, hey man,
Do
you
they
know, I need
allow
a
people to
bird. I
go?
need a couple of
I
dogs.
don't
You know.
know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Like, I wonder what their policy is if you're like, well, hey, I'm here to collect some bones. Like, if they'd
Yeah.
be weird about it or if they would just be, like, cool about it.
I heard that there's like a ginormous. I just heard this from a couple different people, but there's like this really, really, really big DNR like dump like in Grayling.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like huge, and like there's like eagles that like are there every day, and they're like these huge eagles, and they're like
Eating
feasting
all the-
on all-
yeah.
and, like vultures everywhere, and like
Wow.
It's like in The Lion King, the elephant graveyard. Remember that?
Oh my god.
It's like this big graveyard
I
of
wonder if
bones.
his brains are still in there.
Maybe. If you found an actual brain, would you exhume it and like try to preserve it? You think? Yeah, hell yeah.
Actually, I'd probably bring it home and see if my housemate wanted to like, because there's it depends
Don't tell
on-
me fry it up and eat it.
No.
Oh.
But well, maybe.
Yes.
But
As long as it's good eating, it hasn't been on the road for too long.
No, it's something that I really want to get into. Usually when I do find a specimen on the side of the road, they're so far decomposed that I can't really do it. But there's a method of taking the brain and using it to tan the actual hide. Like that's traditional.
Really?
To do, yes. And my housemate and I, like, we were talking about doing that a few times, but I haven't been able to find anything fresh enough to, like, because once, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that, like, once, like, a specimen is gone through rigor mortis, I mean, the fur just starts falling out, and there's nothing you can really do, and that's
Right.
just gross. And
Have you ever
it's-
done like actual taxidermy, like preserving the entire specimen, fur and all, or is that something you'd like to do if you haven't?
I did once with a mouse.
Was it a disaster?
It was really funny.
It was funny.
my landlord at the time didn't believe that we had mice pestilence. So, caught a mouse. My cat caught a mouse, and so I skinned it, and I stuffed it full of cotton balls, and I gave it little bead eyes, and then I gave it to their landlord.
There you go.
Like, here, look what I found.
Yeah, and
Nice.
then he took care of it, and then I gave it back to my cat.
To play with.
Yeah.
Aw,
Nice.
your cat was happy. Can
Nice.
I bring up this story? Is that your briefcase? Like, can I
No. You can bring out the jury.
Just
bring
the
out
jury?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I gotta
Okay.
ask you on this. I mean, obviously you're not making a living. I mean, right now from it. Do you do like other things like biology, or how do you make a living?
Oh,
Like,
I want to go to school.
How do you make a living?
I mean, no. I mean, how did you get involved with
Oh,
that? I mean,
that's
did you
true.
start studying it? Have you always been fascinated with that
I've
type
always
of
been fascinated with
bones and?
like the decomposition process and
Okay.
stuff. Like I love studying.
Now you just sold this, correct?
I'm getting a
What?
Not that
mango
one.
and I
No?
feel bad.
I know they're all terrible.
Okay, I'm getting it. I fixed it. Hold on.
But
Sorry.
that's a crow talon.
Cool. What is it again?
That's magical.
It's a crow talon.
Oh,
I
wow.
actually have a lot of these right now.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, there you
Dude.
go.
Ooh, you
That's
know what
really-
this would be
start
really
selling 'em.
cool with? A big
I know,
jewel.
and I've been able to do that, but like once rigor like
It's hard
like
to like
sets, you can't, like,
stretch it
put
a little
anything
bit. Yeah.
Maybe put it up against
But wouldn't
the-
that be sweet though? If there was like a big, like if
Mhm.
it was holding something, that is awesome. Anyways, though, look at how it's like a cat claw. Look how big
Yeah.
that thing is. It's
pretty-
crazy.
yeah.
Looky.
Here, you gotta put it up against that.
Oh,
so people can
here.
see. There you go.
Look at the claw on that. I mean, that's like a
Now, what
cat's
does that
claw.
go for?
That's what it
A
looks
piece
like.
that.
That one, it depends on how good a friend you are.
Ah!
But
Friendship discounts are awesome.
Yeah, I usually something like this, depending on the quality of everything, because I never know how it's gonna turn out until it's
Right,
done.
right. So you have
So
like different
usually-
prices on each thing.
Usually somewhere between 25 and 50 is
Oh,
what I
okay.
usually go for.
That's a good price.
Yeah.
I can still hear it. I hear my own voice.
These are also like kind of a trademark of mine.
They're
This-
so pretty.
with the little wing barrettes.
Oh,
And these are house sparrow.
you made me see after the sparrow.
Oh.
Look how pretty that is, though. We'll show it. There's a matching set of these too. They're so pretty and they're soft.
Now, what are those
Really
exactly? Are
soft.
those what? Oh, they're like
They're
hair?
Yeah,
sparrows.
they're just little barrettes.
The little
Oh,
barrettes.
look at that.
You know.
They're really cute. And
What's
then,
this one?
this is actually an atlas bone that I was talking about. This is cat
It's a
atlas.
teeny one.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. But this is just like, I don't have a lot of inventory currently.
That's so cool. Let me see.
Yeah.
I love it. So the bones are very, I mean, they won't break or anything over time unless you,
Unless you don't take care of them.
Right.
But like, bones are bones, you know? They're the first thing to form and they're the last thing to break down, so
There.
they're pretty sturdy.
Do you dip them in acrylic or anything before you mount them?
Sometimes, like usually with bird bones, if I use, it's really hard to work with bird bones. A lot of them are illegal. And,
that's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Because if a bird's like dead on the side of the road, how are they going to say it's illegal to use the remains of something that's going to be just rotted into the earth?
yeah, like
Doesn't make any sense.
like any birds of prey or any actual migratory songbirds, like a lot of ducks.
What do they want with the bones from those though? Like, why can't you use them?
Because there is actually no legitimate way for me to prove that I didn't shoot. the
Oh,
bird
okay.
outside, you know.
But that's sad that they won't allow you, if you can prove that it's dead on the side of the road, utilize that
I mean,
bird. You
I
know?
would like to think that we have more important things to worry about currently in our world.
Exactly. You know.
But
We'll be talking about that. I'm sure we'll be talking about that with old Dave and some of the
yeah, but
topics.
I
mean,
don't
it
care
is
about what
it
they're
is.
doing to our food sources right now.
Exactly.
She's got
What
a
is
bird
this
bone.
one?
Get her.
That is mystery dog.
It looks like,
There are so
look.
many dogs.
They got little legs.
Look at that.
Mystery dog.
Yep. found
This
on
was
the
someone's
railroad
pet,
tracks.
you guys, and you can wear it on your neck.
Aw.
I know. Aww.
But see, that's
Or maybe he
some
was just
people
a
are
little
like
hobo
that.
doggy. You never know
Yeah.
where he came
That's
from.
like the worst part is like finding dead animals with collars.
I hate it. I do. Oh gosh. If I go,
Do you,
if I'm like
do
driving
you
down the
call them
road,
and let them
road
know?
and I see
They
one,
have, if
I'm
they
like,
have a number, usually I'll take the collar
look.
off. I mean, I haven't picked up a lot of pets that I've found, but
Right.
like there was one time I was driving back to Traverse City and
do you call him and tell him?
I saw a cat like in the middle of the road on my way back. It just had been hit. Like
Hit
at
a
the time
collar?
it took me to go up to Charlevoix County and was on my way back. And I picked it up and it had a collar. And then I looked and it was like right outside this house. And there was like kids' toys in the front yard. And it was
Oh,
a school
no.
night. And I was like, dude, these people are gonna come out and walk their kid to the bus to see their cat dead. So I took the collar off and I put it in the mailbox. And then I took the cat. And but the harder thing to see, other than the collar, was the cat's testicles.
Oh no!
Because if that cat had been fixed, it wouldn't have run off, and those kids would probably still have the little kid.
It just wanted to hump.
Yeah.
It just wanted to hump.
Yeah.
People fix your goddamn animals so they don't want to run off and hump other animals.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bob Barker.
Right. They won't end up around someone's neck.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right? Okay,
The
so
moral of
somebody.
the story
Okay,
is-
yeah. The
Okay.
moral of the story is don't just get your animals fixed, assholes. So, if somebody wants to find Noelle Starshyne and her creations, where would they go?
God, I don't even know what my URL is anymore.
You're on Etsy
But what's your
as
name?
Moon,
First of all, what's your name on the company? It's
Moon Receipts.
It's
Moon
the moon
Receipts.
The
receipts.
Moon
Okay.
Receipts on Etsy.
Mhm.
There's flies in here.
all of a
I'm
sudden.
going crazy. I know, like all of a sudden,
Yes.
I feel like
Oh,
I'm
you know
being
why?
attacked.
You know why?
I'm like, why?
Our little fly guy, Frankenstein, he
our
he
cat?
chases them. Yeah.
Okay, well, there's like 8 of them all of a sudden.
Crazy.
Play.
Frank is the keeper of the grounds. You know he is.
I met him earlier.
He is.
Yeah.
He
He's
wanted to
locked
eat
up because
those.
he's crazy. He will eat those.
Yeah.
So if we
Yeah.
kill that fly, you're
Yeah,
gonna turn it
crazy.
into jewelry, right?
No, she doesn't eat bugs.
Why not? Okay.
But yes, you guys, the Moon Receipts on Etsy, and I went there last night. There's all kinds of really cool necklaces made with bones. It's very original. It's something that you can't find anywhere else, really. I mean, I don't know too many other people that do this. So go on Etsy and check it out, especially if you need something unique,
Yeah.
you know, something spiritual. Yep.
Well, thank you very
Awesome.
much.
And thank you so much for coming.
Noelle.
Thank you. All right.
We got our guy out there in Oceanside, California. He's tapping in
I
here. We're
gotta
gonna get
pee.
to you next. Okay, well go ahead. Good luck. Good luck.
Everyone always knows that I have to pee.
Don't let me stop you. We got all kinds of good things happening here tonight. We're gonna get on to the next guy in the house. He's sometimes old, he's sometimes young. He thinks like nobody else thinks. He's a rapper. Where are you from?
Well, Taylor.
All over? He's
Oh,
from
I was
all
born-
over.
Born in Detroit, raised in Taylor.
Born in Detroit, raised in Taylor. Oh, Dave is in the house. Make some noise everyone. Kelley from the can.
Kelley from the
You can help us out though, old Dave. We got to give away a clue. Because if we don't give away the clue, people can't win prizes. Look at that. See, technology kills me. All right, here we go. Our first clue of the evening for the Mystery Skull. You're going to win a t-shirt, Kelley Jean poster, and we got some other good stuff. We'll tell you about it later. Our Mystery Skull is always in the mix, and it's a Metro one at that.
You can find our mystery skull out shooting people, mostly bands, however.
Okay, so we're going to go with 2 clues all of a
Oh,
sudden because
I'm
that's
sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. We're going to give away 2 clues because we're actually kind of late in the show, so you're actually helping us out here. Our first clue of the night, okay? Our Mystery Skull is always in the mix, and it's a Metro one at that. And you'll find our Mystery Skull out shooting people, mostly bands, however.
I'm monitoring live.
And whoever can guess that is going to win some stuff. We got a t-shirt, we got some posters to give away at Kelley Jean. We might even give away some tickets there to her cabaret show, so who knows. Kelley Jean is back! We got old Dave
I've been
here.
waiting all my life to sit next to her.
Oh, you
Hi,
have.
Dave. Hey, that's crooked.
Oh yeah, I know that is kind of weird, isn't it?
It's
That's
like
her.
wonky.
I know.
Our shit's crooked.
Oh,
Is it?
perfect.
Hi, old
How
Dave.
are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh,
Look at that.
thank you, Jesus.
So you don't look like your typical rapper.
Well, I'm anything but typical.
Well, tell me about yourself. Because, you know, I've heard of you for
I
a
have
very
too.
long
I
time.
have too. Yes.
I've heard of you because I do live right by the Bullfrog.
Yep.
And I heard of you entertaining there numerous times, right?
All the time.
Bullfrog, Bullfrog,
It's
Bullfrog.
close to my house.
And you get a
I
lot.
live right by there too.
And you
I
get
live
a
at
lot of
5 and
respect in the
Telegraph.
community because there's a lot of hip hop guys you hang out with, like DJ King David.
Well, you know, I don't.
He's
I
like,
don't know how it happened.
Right.
I don't know how it happened.
How'd
you
get
must
into
be
rap
goddamn
game?
good, Dave.
You know, my kids got me listening to hip hop.
Okay.
And then, you know, I had been writing poetry on and off all my life. And then I was working on a railroad at the time. So it was like.
Isn't that a song in itself?
I've been working on the railroad.
And I would rap to the guys that I worked with. And then one night at a karaoke bar, they said, you got to get up there and do what you do. And then, so I had moved back to Detroit. And I had seen the Eminem movie.
Okay.
And I just thought.
They like fueled your fire right there, boy.
Right, I mean, I was looking in the mirror
Like,
one night, and
I
I
am
looked in the mirror and I said,
better
I
than-
dare you. And I went down to the Cactus Lounge on 8 Mile
All right.
when Dez and House Shoes and
Okay.
Fat Ray and them guys were doing their thing down there. And
Okay.
Have you always been into hip hop?
No.
Like, what did you listen to before that?
It was classic rock and country.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So you good? I don't know. I
think I'm
think
good, yeah.
I want to hear this. I mean, you don't have to do it now, but do you maybe have anything on
I can
YouTube?
do
Or,
anything I can do.
oh, you can do something? Will
Yeah,
you rap
yeah,
for me?
do it, yeah.
I would be honored if you
Yeah.
would rap for me. That'd be so great. Please do it.
Well, you know, I mean, can I just do one that I've been doing
Yeah.
What
lately?
you do, man? Do what
You can do
do.
whatever you
All right,
want.
Yep.
So I'm going to look into this camera here.
Right there.
That one.
Hey, we
That
run
one
that
right
Yeah,
one
that's
tonight?
our live audience
We
right
run
there.
that one tonight? Can we? Thanks.
I don't know
I'm
how many
excited.
have already heard this one.
Thanks.
You know, maybe I'll do 2 because I got one I want to
Okay.
do with Kelley Jean. Here, I'm going to do this one too. There are some seeds that need good ground to grow, and some that will take root wherever they're sown. My hip doesn't hop and my rock doesn't roll, and the miles I've got on me have taken their toll. And I'm learning firsthand it's a drag getting old, and the man with no plans on failing, I'm told. And some men just don't care enough to set goals, and some men will stumble down this road alone. I walked in and hit you with something so new that it caught you off guard and it left you confused, and everything you thought was safe to assume was ruined the day old Dave came into the room.
Yeah.
Oh, but now my credentials are under review, and you seem to think I should be licking your boots, and you want me to prove what I've already proved, like I should repeat what's not working for you. It's easy to see that you ain't got a clue, you just can't seem to see me from my point of view. Who's got shit going on? Who really needs who? And who's letting envy change their attitude? You want chains on my neck and expensive sweatsuits, popping my collar, hot dollar gym shoes? If old Dave doesn't move you, old Dave doesn't move. He just keeps right on doing what you've seen old Dave do. Setbacks and bad acts, yeah, I've had a few. I'm aware of the fact that there's room to improve, and I've gotten off track and my ego's been bruised, but I've yet to bite off more than I can chew. It goes on.
Not bad,
So
man.
now when you entertain, do you entertain just as you, or do you come out kind of as a character, or
I
do
just
you?
get up there. I am a
You don't have. I mean, you don't have any special outfit or.
No.
Okay.
That's good.
Like him.
You
No,
do.
like him.
I got a
But
special. I got a
it works
special.
pretty good because a lot of the times when people see me getting up on stage at a hip hop show, they think,
They're like, what the fuck?
yeah, like is he
Who's
up there?
this?
Is he up there cleaning the stage?
Right.
You know,
But that's cool. No, I mean, but you came correct, man. It's
Have
all
you ever
good.
released any music or?
I've done some, and I've got a bunch that's up that's never been released, and I need to get around to it.
You
know,
do.
so-
Do you need help? We can help you out with
Oh,
that.
well,
Yeah,
we'll,
you know.
we'll do something.
Let's get you a YouTube. Do you got a YouTube?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, you do?
somewhere.
Okay.
What you got yourself under?
I think it's Old Dave 1000. is what
Old
I think
Dave.
it is.
1,000. Let's bring this
Cool.
up here and see what we can
Should be
dig up.
on there.
So, I mean, obviously you got in the game. It's pretty good licks you were giving there, because obviously that kind of puts everybody in one nutshell, because all the same guys are singing the same thing. It seems like you're doing something a little different. So that's a good thing, because every time I
It's
turn on
it's
the
a
radio,
totally different type of act.
absolutely, absolutely. But I mean, you listen to like all the hip hoppers today. It seems like if they're not talking about cars, bitches, Molly, and whatever the hell they talk about,
Guns, money, drugs,
yeah.
tough young
But
thugs.
you know what's really weird? It's like there's more stuff to talk about. I mean, obviously you're kind of a political activist. What would be the thing? Like we were just talking about, what was it? GMOs or the other?
Monsanto and
Monsanto
stuff like
and all
that.
that.
Are you sure you
I mean,
want to
I'm-
drop that quarter
Well,
in?
I
Well-
mean, because it's a huge thing. And
But do you find your lyrics
I don't
going
know
that way? You're
anyone
going to
who's
start
pro
doing that?
Monsanto. I really don't.
I don't see it on
I see Old Dave Live at the Bullfrog right
there.
there.
Yeah, look at that.
You don't like that one?
It's all
All
Alright.
right. Well, we'll go to the one you like.
Yeah, I mean, the whole
you know, I
thing
mean,
with what
it's-
they're doing to our
right. It's
food
capitalism.
is...
Yeah.
Okay, I
It
mean,
is,
you know, and you can't
definitely.
really, you know, Americans have this vision of capitalism in their heads that it's hard work and you know, work hard and save your money. Well, that's not what it is. It's about a guy moving a pile of money from this column to this column and thereby
And putting
extracting
a general
all the
order
profit
of
out
what
of it.
needs to be, like, what has to be done to get that money. And, like, making people do what they want along the way. Like, I don't want to eat genetically engineered fucking food.
Why do we
What's
need it?
wrong with fucking food that's just grown?
I know.
Well, it's about controlling the food supply, if you ask me.
It is.
Well, and it's also too you're
about
getting
giving people
controlling the
cancer,
media.
so
I mean, look
they're
at your,
controlling the
there's
population.
no like, if you were to start singing stuff against probably Monsanto or whatever the hell it is, they'll do more to ban you from singing about that, and take like a dude who's going to talk about pussy and Molly and put his song right on the thing
Well, you
because
know,
that's what
there's,
we've dumbed down America. I mean,
Well,
really,
one of
nobody
the
asks
guys
questions.
from-
Well,
anymore.
even Americans, that's what they want.
That's
The
what- oh, yeah.
normal American people like to watch Honey Boo Boo.
Right.
They're
Well,
stupid.
you know what? They know. They've done it.
Normal?
They know that they
They're
can sell us
dumb.
whatever they want to sell us. So if they wanted to sell us on, intellectualism and studying the truth and find, they could sell us on that. Okay, they've experimented for years. They know that they can program us to consume whatever they want to sell us. So that's what they want. Because I'll tell you, a guy, there's Professor Griff from Public Enemy.
Okay.
Does a great
From the rap group?
yes
Okay.
about the meetings that were held about how they were going to market hip hop. You know, because I'm telling you, you go to, if you want to check out some of the what I call conscious rap.
Okay.
You know, there's an organization, the Foundation of the 5E Gallery, that's what they're about. They're about the conscious rap.
Right.
Why aren't we hearing that?
Right.
They could sell that to us.
Absolutely.
They could sell that to us.
Yeah.
You know, but no, and it really, Professor Griff talks about it way better than I do, is about the marketing strategy that they want. They want to sell us on this whole materialistic, consumeristic, pussy, gold, and
Yeah.
drugs, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
It's even in rock and roll too. I mean, they just box it up and they'll do it in rock and roll too. You know, all the bands will sound like.
I know a CD that you would like. A guy from Detroit just put out a CD called The Grayscale. And what I liked about The Grayscale, the kid's 20, his name is Achromatic. And when you listen to the CD, he doesn't talk about anything foul or materialistic. Every song that he had wasn't commercial. Like, you'd be impressed by it. You'd be like, okay, this is substance music. Because he talks about good things, you know. And it's so far and few
Well,
that
there
you
are
hear
a lot
that,
of
you know.
rappers that are doing it that are getting ignored. If you go to my Facebook page, I got a video on there.
Okay.
One of my favorites. You know,
Which one is it called?
Over
I
the
bet you
Rainbow.
our crowd
Over the
can't
Rainbow,
hear you.
yeah.
You need to talk louder because they probably can't hear you out there.
Can you hear me out there?
Theater voice! Theater voice! No?
The other thing too is they're saying we're lagging a little bit. Are we lagging?
Yeah, we're lagging. I
know.
can hear us like 2 minutes later.
There's a lot of
It's
conscious
because
rap
of
out there. You just
Yeah, the commercials.
It's a little harder to
Let
find.
me ask you though.
Because it's on the download. It's not
Right.
publicized,
one.
you know.
This one?
You know, play that.
Wait, this
They
one
want
right
Kanye West to rule the
Which one?
fucking
This one or that one?
population. That's what they
Well, this
want.
one's kind of strange. So,
here? Okay.
this
I like
is-
Let me ask you
strange.
real quick though. I mean, did you find yourself now, like you say you grew up in classic, music country? Did you start to study, like, you're like, if I want to get in this game, I want to know all about it, and you
No,
started,
I never did.
you fell into, like, obviously Public Enemy and stuff like that. You didn't fall into Lil Wayne. You know what I mean?
No.
It's kind of cool that you
Well,
found
like
the right.
Immortal Technique
Okay.
is one of the guys that I really like. But
Okay.
I mean, really what I'm into is more like the Detroit things.
What about what's the one that does fucking problems?
Oh, that you like that, man.
Detroit Opera. Did you ever hear the Detroit Opera?
No, it's called the Black
The
Opera.
Black Opera.
Okay, here we go.
I heard the
From
name, but I
Detroit.
don't know.
Okay, they're good.
Yep.
We'll get them.
This is just strange, okay?
It looks like you're on Naked and Afraid, that show, Naked and Afraid.
Ah,
You are, look, he's on Naked and Afraid!
Yeah.
it gets weirder as you go.
Where's the music?
Hold on.
Look at you. In the middle of the woods with no clothing on.
Oh, what happened?
I love you, old Dave.
We could do a video.
I know, where's the
I
sound?
could chase you through the woods.
You know what it is? Is like I can't get to the sound because I gotta go here. Hold on.
You look angry as hell in that one. Like he looks all pissed off and naked.
All right. I don't
Mosquitoes
know why,
be
but I
biting
think
me.
what I gotta do is I gotta bring
I
it
need to
back.
call my therapist.
You're there.
After this show, you definitely will need a therapist.
Absolutely.
We will twist your mind.
Oh no, it was working. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, I know why. Here we go.
I don't even know what that rhyme was.
Let's do it again.
He's like, I
It
don't know
looks
what
so much
that
better
rhyme
when
was.
Oh, okay. This is just kind of.
We'll do it again.
No, not that one.
No.
Not that
Which
one,
one do you
okay.
want to do?
We're gonna do the one where he's naked.
How about Unforgiven? Is that you?
Unforgiven is a good one.
Unforgiven, that one.
All right, hold on. Unforgiven it is.
Yeah.
I did that when I work at a graveyard.
You do?
I'm a grave digger.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, here we go.
Can you like
Hey, you got some bones, man.
Yeah.
cover up with some real human
Okay,
shit?
is there a song here now?
Noelle's like, I want some bones.
No, I don't do humans.
Oh, listen.
If you could get human bones, you would make artwork out of it, don't even lie. I would.
All right, here we go.
Like, hell yeah, I'm wearing this femur.
I don't do humans.
I'm sure urgently determined to take what I haven't learned. Up here trying to teach a lesson that I'm having trouble learning, trying to proselytize the world while remaining unconverted. I see where the book is open, I keep quoting.
Who does your beats?
Oh,
Everybody
everybody.
does?
On the altar where we
You
like opiates?
What do you got, man? Sure.
He's old Dave.
Thanks.
No, I'm
The
cool.
way is straight and narrow, the road I chose is wide and curving. I go wallow with the pigs and then pretend that I'm not dirty, passing judgment on my brother while I'm asking God for mercy. I had 7 silver dollars
get
when I
steep,
sold
old
my
Dave.
soul for 30.
You get steep.
I stood there at the water's edge, then walked away still thirsty.
Cool. Oh, we lost
Hey,
it.
Oh, we
that was
lost
boring.
ya.
Yeah, that was cool.
Let me do this one for Kelley.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I'd love that.
Hold on one second
All
there.
right.
We're working on a little camera here.
All right.
Let me see.
All right.
Boom, boom, tss, boom, 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 boom. tss. No,
Oh
I'm
my goodness, will you look at what just walked in? Sweetest piece of fruit I see in this garden. I said, I beg your pardon if my dick starts hardening, but don't pretend you didn't play a little part in it. You're wearing just a little something that hardly fits. You can't complain about the fire because you started it. The way you swinging them hips, the way you bouncing them tits, that I know how bad you want me smile on your lips. I'm a serpent in a tree and I'm flirting with Eve and I'm certain you're about to put a hurting on me. You got that mojo working perfectly. I can't wait to see you.
Oh, higher. You gotta sing them higher.
Cupid, draw back your bow, let your arrow go. I got to have this hoe. She's gonna give me anything that I ask her for. Yeah, that's for sure. That and some more.
I love it.
Oh my God, this is like a dream come true
It's
to
so
me.
much
You don't know
fun.
how-
So hey, if somebody wants to hire you or get in contact with you, how would they go about
You know
doing
what? The
that?
best way is to look for Dave Old Clown, Dave space Old Clown, one word, on Facebook, or just look for Old Dave on Reverb Nation. I don't check my Reverb Nation that often, but you know, hey, get a hold of Kelley Jean. She wrecks me sometimes.
There you go.
Yeah,
so
I
what
can
you got coming up?
contact
David Hayes can hook me up too. So get a hold of David Hayes, and he'll tell you where I'm at and how to get a hold of me.
Excellent.
Of course, I'll make sure you have my number.
Okay. Oh, thank you, honey.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, you bet, man. You bet. You bet.
Yeah,
So we didn't
that's
want to get
great.
into the politics. Is my time up here?
Well, we can talk politics.
I mean,
if
if
you
you would
want.
like to throw it a little bit down.
Well, okay, let me
we
ask
don't.
you-
We don't want to make everybody want to fight each other.
Yeah,
though.
I'm kind of scared. You know, here's what my political views. You know, when as much as I bullshit and go off on my little rants, here's the fact that you can't get past. Do I have an access to enough information to make an intelligent decision?
Yeah, that's it.
Do
No.
I? No.
No, really, no.
We don't. So that's the
That's it, yeah.
crime of the century.
I know
right
exactly
there.
right there. No, it's true though. It's like it's made the average citizen ask questions, and what they're trying to do is they're like, "You're fucking nuts for asking questions." And that's it. And I'm like, dude, all I do is ask a fucking question.
If you're not a Democrat, then you must be a Republican.
Absolutely.
If you're not a Republican, you must be a Democrat. Well, wait a second. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. Who represents me?
Nobody.
I'm in the
Then
vanilla
I
party.
must be crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy. No, you're crazy.
That's exactly where we're at.
Yeah, like I mean, look at the Tea Party. Tea Party's a case in point. Yeah, they're fucking crazy. Who gives a shit? But at the end of the day, they made them look crazy. They're like, no, they're fucking nuts. Put Ted Nugent around them.
But you know, when the Tea Party was just starting out,
Right?
the people who started the Tea Party need to realize that they have more in common with the Occupy movement than they do with the Republican Party.
Well, that was it. That would be the exact same thing when they did the Occupy movement. I'm watching this thing. I'm like, it's not gonna last. Everybody wants to be Egypt, but nobody's gonna be fucking Egypt. They all went out there. They got cold. They went home. The Honey Boo Boo came on.
It started in September.
Yeah,
You need to start that in the spring, so we can go all summer long. And they've already co-opted it into a political movement to where somebody who's already in control can decide. You're either on this side or you're on this side.
Absolutely.
If you're not on those sides, then you're crazy. And guess what? I'd rather be crazy.
I choose zombies.
Yes. True. Good. Thank you, old Dave.
Shout out to Rouge. Chris Bryant. I'm doing an acoustic thing with the Downriver Band.
Oh, okay.
You guys got to check us out. It'll be coming soon. It's a whole different ball game. The same.
Do you have a name for the project yet, or?
Old Dave and the Downriver Band.
Old Dave and the Downriver Band, y'all.
Coming soon.
There
you guys need to do a fan page on Facebook so we can. Okay, so we can promote that and like.
We've
Post
just
the link
been
and stuff
rehearsing
like that.
together for about 3.5 months now.
Okay.
Rouge used to make beats for me, and he used to record me, and I had dropped out of touch with him, and he said, contact me out of the blue, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Cool.
I wanted to get back with him, and I thought he was going to make beats and record me like he used to, but when I showed up, there was a band there.
Cool,
and
though.
I thought, what the hell?
I mean, at least he had a plan, you know.
There is nothing wrong with using real music in hip-hop beats, either. They used to do that back in the day. They started using real instruments. Now it's all like fucking just digital shit. And it's sad because it just doesn't sound like it. It was like you with that voice horn they want to put on everybody to make
It's like
auto-tune. There we go again.
Well, when I recorded my last song, I told him, no, that's the only thing I really said I'm really against auto-tune. Don't do it to me.
You know.
Will you grab me one too, please?
Like father, like daughter.
I know. We're so awesome.
I know. Speaking of which, later on, Wayne Craycraft is in the house. He's going to be talking about his band East Side, West Side, and Fruit. And if you remember Fruit from back in the day, Bob Bauer.
Bob Bauer was in it!
Oh my God, no. Thank you, old Dave. Thank you very much.
Thank you, old Dave. I love you. Woo!
All right.
Shout out to everybody in the dungeon.
What's up? What's up? What's
You're
up?
part of our family now.
All right.
You'll get hella promotion and stuff. So.
Sweet.
Boost you up
All
here.
right, you guys, we have a special Skype guest.
Yes, we do. Are
we
you
have
there,
Ryan LaVoisin.
I'm here.
Hey, what's happening, brother? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Yeah, I can, yes.
Okay, well, sorry we're a little lagging out there.
I heard you do some bloody things, Ryan.
Some bloody things.
Some bloody things.
I do.
Give us a little lowdown on who
What
you
do you
are
do?
and what you do.
Well, my name's Ryan. I'm a blood artist and recently a licensed phlebotomist, and I paint with my own blood.
Where do you cut from?
The chest area and the ribs.
Nice.
Do you love it?
Say what?
Does it feel good when you're doing it, or does it hurt?
The ribs hurt more than the chest, but there's so much scar tissue now that I don't really feel it.
Damn, you must look a hot mess now.
Yeah,
You're like one of those wrestlers, you know, like Now let me ask you, how much blood do you work with? Like a pint or like just a couple of drops, or does it vary with paintings?
It varies very much with the size and the amount of shading. A lot of the darker layers have a lot more blood than the lighter layers. A lot of my older pieces had a lot more blood than my newer pieces because I've been getting more comfortable with distributing the stain. Yeah, it all really depends. Some cuts are deeper than others. I typically measure the amount of blood in the amount of incisions I make. So at the end of a painting, I'll know if it was 60 incisions or 75 or whatever.
Damn, you make that many incisions per painting? What if you kill yourself one day? Your art will be worth a lot. No, I'm just joking. I'm just
Let me ask you, why don't you go to a place and get, because they probably keep it, they wouldn't let you have it, and say, man, I want to draw some blood, but I want to take that shit with me. It's my blood!
Yeah, that's the new part of my business. When I got my license, I can actually draw my clients' blood and do art for them in their own life force.
Oh, very interesting.
It's been pretty cool. Yeah, I got a lot of good work from that. I like it.
if you leave some blood like sitting out for a few days, does it kind of coagulate and make a little bit more of a texture and dark, like a darkness or something? Like, is there different methods of different bloods? Yeah.
That would be
So
if
smart.
I were drawing someone's blood or drawing my own blood, then that would be the case. But when you paint from just the scalpel, you get about 2 to 3 minutes for each incision, and then it dries up. So that's why you have to make so many.
Wow, it must be a really calculated, crazy work environment. Like, you have to, like, okay, I'm going to cut, and then I got to do this much.
Because you don't want to
then
bleed
you're
to death and pass out, you know?
You know, it's got to be like...
Have you ever passed out, or?
Have you ever really hurt yourself?
Did you really?
Yeah, a few times.
Man.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then, now you're, fly-by-night kind of guy. You're actually selling work. You've actually, tell me some of your places that you've had some of your work,
I think I'm up to 7 countries.
Wow.
South Africa, Russia, England, Australia. So it's spreading.
Right.
How big are the pieces that you make, or do they vary?
Can you show us?
Yeah,
Very,
do you
very
have
much.
Can we
around?
see any?
Can we see some?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, show them up.
This is a newish one.
He's wearing the same
I don't know if you can see.
Oh, is he?
Wow.
Oh my god. Look at that. But that's
Are you kidding? That's amazing.
That's amazing,
That's
huh?
amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
that
crazy, dude.
That one's a portrait of the vampire Lestat after he
Let's
was
take a picture.
decapitated. I got some more here.
We'll talk about it in a second.
Look at that.
Holy shit, you did that all with your own blood?
Yeah. I don't know if you can see.
Crazy.
Wait a minute, I watched you painted the entire paint. I thought it was just like,
No, the entire thing is painted with his own blood.
now how do you make the different colors though? I don't get it. What do you do to make?
I mostly use saliva as I paint, so I just have the wound, the brush, the blade, and then I just go from my mouth to the paper. Like.
Have you ever used like jizz or anything?
No.
Okay.
Jizz.
We had to ask. We had to-
Okay, sorry, that might be an option. It would be a really good
Well, because we
consistency.
actually had somebody in Detroit. Imagine this. We're painting with their own feces. Ella knows them.
Ew,
Ella
really?
knows them. Ella knows them.
Oh, that's taking it too far.
I know.
Blood's one thing, but honestly.
Anyways, but show us some more. This is amazing. I can't believe this. I just thought, okay. I mean, honestly,
Wow!
this is
You,
what I.
oh my god, look at that.
This is what I thought when I heard this. It was like,
fucking
okay,
crazy.
you have like a little couple driplets of your blood, and then
No,
you
that's
paint
some
the.
serious, detailed artwork.
How long
right
does
there.
it take to do like a piece like this? Hopefully not long.
This was
No, long enough for him
this
to
was
pass
like
out, he said.
Probably 60, 65 hours. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy good.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Look at
Wow.
That is crazy
Oh
good.
my god.
Wow.
Now, not only is this excellent art,
Mm-hmm.
but the fact that you didn't sketch this with, normal materials and that you did this with your blood makes
Mm-hmm.
you 80,000 more times cool than the regular artist. Like, honestly.
You're getting a lot of
If
cool
Michelangelo would have fucking painted all his shit like this, wow.
He still would have had his ear.
Huh?
What does he use for a brush?
What do you use for a brush?
I use watercolor
penis.
brushes,
No.
but
Oh, yeah?
some of my pieces do have charcoal. Sometimes I blend in charcoal, like
Cheating.
Look at
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding,
this
right?
one. This one's all blood except for the hair.
Oh my god.
I wanted it to be all black.
That's creepy looking.
Wow.
Wow.
So where do you draw from? I mean, obviously you have like a lot of figures, obviously. Do you just kind of stick with this kind
Holy
of
shit.
feeling? You know what I'm
Look at
saying?
that.
Your
Yeah,
brain is twisted.
I have I don't know. I have a lot of inspirations. I'm on Tumblr all the time, and I get tons and tons of inspiration from Tumblr.
Okay.
I think Tumblr's an amazing resource.
Okay.
Do you ever
other
film
than that-
yourself doing this live? Like, do you ever film yourself cutting and drawing, or is that too much of a personal thing to share?
No, I've been thinking about doing a video, actually, like a music video that shows my artistic process.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
People would love to see this shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let us know when you're back.
Share it and put some good music to it. Pick like your
Yeah.
favorite
Oh, yeah.
song. Uh-huh.
Cool,
Yeah,
man.
I got a good director, so I'm waiting for him to come to the U.S. and then we're gonna do it.
Cool. Now let's just give a quick little background. You were actually from South Africa, then you landed in Detroit somehow, and then now you're in California. Just give us a little bit about that, real quick.
Basically, I moved to Africa when I was a teenager, about 8th grade, and I was there through 8th grade in high school, and then we came back.
Did you know D Antword?
No.
Just kidding.
No.
I was kidding. But that would be fucking awesome if you did.
Yeah, I think I'm the same age as them, but they were probably going to, Afrikaans schools.
Right. And then, how did you end up? You were in Detroit for a while, correct?
Yep, I was in Detroit from the very, very end of 2009 until August last year.
Okay. And what were you doing here? Were you doing your work? Were you displaying in galleries or?
Yeah, I was, freezing to death.
Yeah.
A lot of partying.
Yeah.
At least you didn't get eaten by zombies out here.
No, I did get jumped by some crackheads though, so it was pretty close.
Yeah, exactly. That is kind of the same feeling.
Usually
isn't
it's
it?
the opposite. The crackheads usually.
Well, you're like, where the fuck are the cameras, man? Where the fuck are the cameras on all of it?
Well, now you know. Don't walk around Detroit alone.
Now you ended up in Oceanside, California.
I did. I tried Los Angeles first, and I hated it. And then I met my girlfriend in Oceanside, and then she convinced me to move back out here instead of LA, and I like it. I like it a lot better here. Definitely.
Whatever you did, it just brightened up the entire world so much. And we want to let you know on something here. You guys must have planned this because one of our guests actually is wearing the exact same shirt that you're wearing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at this. Come here.
I don't. Can you see?
Where is he?
Can
He's
you
right there.
see
You can
us?
see right there. Go right there.
Why are you
Can
wearing
you
my
see?
shirt?
You're wearing the same shirt.
Why are you wearing my shirt?
You guys are like
That's
twins.
pretty
I was wearing
crazy.
it first.
That's
Wow. There's a battle of the shirts going on.
Hi, Ryan.
Noelle's got bigger boobs than you, though, Ryan.
Yeah. Anyway.
Like he's like, I don't even know what to say. Don't you love each other, Ryan? You guys love each other, don't you? He's like, well.
We didn't plan it.
I know we didn't plan this, Ryan. It just happened. It's like fate.
Lee, he's so cute.
I
I know,
isn't
you're
he
missing
cute?
it. Where the hell are you? This
Oh,
guy
our
painted his own
photographer
work.
Amy just walked in and she said you're really cute, Ryan.
Thank you.
You should see. Can you show her
Yeah,
one
show us
more
one
of your
more painting. Yeah,
pieces?
show one more.
Wait till you see. He paints all this with his own blood, dude. Wait till you see this shit. Look at this.
Look at this.
His own blood painted that.
That is some amazing
That
art,
is
my friend.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fucking cool. Applause! Yeah,
Okay, Ryan. Now, if we want to get a hold of you and get some of this great artwork, what do we got to do? Website, Etsy site, all the above. What do you got going
Ryan!
on?
We're gonna have you come on. You wanna come on?
I had an Etsy a while
Okay,
ago,
we got some
and
time.
then
Hold on one
I took it down, but I've got my website, which is just myname.com, and then I've got my personal Facebook and my Instagram, which is also just my name. And then I've got a Tumblr blog, but I don't really post my art on it that often. It's just full of terrible, terrible things, if you're into that kind of thing.
Okay, got it.
Pretty dark.
Cool.
We like dark.
That's why we
Dark
had you
is
on our
good.
show. Well, hey, are you going to come back to Detroit soon, I hope?
Yeah, I'll be back for the Damn show.
Okay, great. That's good to know.
It's
Try to
October,
get-
right?
Yeah, it's October. Trying to get back early. Come out for the Triple Expo. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, for sure.
All right, man.
October
Well,
11th and
definitely,
12th.
man. We'll have you maybe in the studio if we can work it out, man. Just book it around a Tuesday. We'll bring you on.
He wouldn't be the
Well,
first.
We can cut you up and paint a painting, man. You can paint,
Last time I
paint
knew.
maybe a portrait, a self-portrait of Kelley Jean in your blood.
Paint me with blood.
Paint her blood.
I love it.
Ryan!
Thank you, Ryan. Wait, no.
Yep.
I think we have a little secret guest. We should bring him out for a minute. Just a minute. Let's bring him out.
Hold on. Look at the secret.
Yes. I always love surprises.
All right.
All right.
There's a picture of him on my Facebook if you want to put
It's okay.
All right.
All right. Well, who
I
are we
just
going to
wanna-
bring out next?
Saz, what do you go by?
Saz?
There you go.
We're going to bring out Saz!
Saz! In the band, what band are you in now? It's like really long.
Really long?
Morrow's Memory?
Yeah, it was Morrow's Memory about 2 years ago.
Okay, that was the last time I saw you.
And then back in March of last year, I jumped aboard with guys, which we created in Arcadia.
Okay.
Arcadia.
And Arcadia is in the process of recording right now. We've been in the studio for over 6 months now, so We're waiting on vocals to be finished up on that. And I've been doing a lot with SAS Music Detroit. It's in the process of being launched up this year. SAS Music Detroit, it's basically helping profile other artists, and I have a music production studio I've created. And I'm actually going to be having you guys down at Raw Radio X on Friday. So we're going to exchange roles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get to talk a little bit about Detroit.
Now, when is that? This Friday?
White Dog,
What Friday
right?
is that? So we know.
This Friday
White
at
Dog.
7.
This Friday?
Right, tonight?
7 to 9
7
on
to 9,
Friday.
yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure sometimes I get booked in and shit.
Hey, you guys, I'm gonna take a little pause right now. I'm gonna bring out some of our mystery skull clues.
Yeah. Let's
for
go
those who
along.
are watching.
We have a winner.
We do?
Oh, we do? We have a winner already.
We have a
Okay.
Okay.
Never mind then.
No, let's give them the clues.
Oh, we'll give the clues anyways, just because
Yep.
they're very cute and we took a long time to come up with these.
Yep.
So,
Who is it?
Our mystery skull is always in the mix,
Christopher
and
L.
it's
Bowman.
Yeah. Okay, Christopher,
no,
our
it's
guy.
your turn.
No, it's Bowman. No. Bowman's the guy.
Oh, Bowman won!
Yeah, good.
Chris Bowman, I love you,
Yeah, he
baby.
won, man.
Yeah.
Congrats, Chris.
And you know, he watches every week.
I know.
And so does Buddy Love. I have to give shouts out to the people that watch every week. I love you guys so much.
Christopher won. Good. Congrats.
Chris!
We'll give out the other clue and we'll.
All right, but we'll say our
we won't
mystery
tell people who
skull.
haven't guessed
Nobody
yet.
knows. I know nobody knows it.
Yep.
Our mystery skull is always in the mix, and it's a Metro one at that. You can find our mystery skull out shooting people, mostly
Right.
bands,
Mostly bands.
and his pictures are never boring.
His pictures are never boring. And so, you know what it is? We already do have a winner, but that's okay.
We have a winner. We'll bring him out in a little while.
And we're gonna
Okay.
reveal it, and I think Christopher's gonna be happy that he won. So anyway, so what's going on? So you're back in the studio. You got a studio, and that's a good thing because I remember you were building your studio. You were at another place, and then you had to up and leave because of rent situations. And then now you've got a nice place doing all the good stuff.
Yeah, it's been a long work in progress. I've been working with a drummer one-on-one on the side with this project. We've been building the studio up. We're doing a lot of collaborations with other artists. So anybody out there want to do some collaborative type work, contact me on Facebook.
Now, what kind of music exactly are you into? Or are you
No
into
limits,
everything?
no
Okay.
limits. I'm even doing electronic, hip hop,
Really?
techno, trance. I mean, ambient level stuff.
Okay.
Now
Where
this
can
is on
people
your
hear some
radio show?
samples of what you do so if they want to maybe combine or do something
SoundCloud.
with you?
Check
Okay.
out
I have
Sass and Ass
SoundCloud.
Studios or Sasana Sounds. Look up Brian
Sass
Sasanis.
and Ass?
Yes.
Sass and Ass.
However you want to say it. Everybody calls me Sass and Ass or
Okay.
Sass. Or,
There's a couple other names we call you too.
It's sassy
Oh.
ass.
So how did you get going on the radio thing? All of a sudden you're into the radio and all doing that. Did
Well,
you do radio before? Or did you say
you know Ricky Rocks.
Yeah.
Everybody knows